Self-defense doesn't have to be expensive. I've been saying that many times already, but I'll say it again. Handguns don't have to be expensive so that they become effective. Of course, the budget remains a huge factor when choosing weapons, but not all people simply don't have the luxury to throw any amount of money whenever needed. Technically speaking, the average MSRP for a new pistol is roughly around $500 to $700. That is just the gun alone. You also need to spend on ammunition, spare magazines, and even holsters. Luckily, there are still brand new handguns that aren't as expensive as that. Hello everyone, I am Bodhi, and in this video I've listed all the best excellent home defense guns under $400. Stick until the end so that you'll find the most affordable and reliable pistols you can arm in your house today. Before we start, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons, it really does help the channel a lot. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 5. Highpoint C9. This list should start with a Highpoint C9. I would never complete this video without mentioning this handy handgun. This is a great pistol for those who no longer care about the appearance of the gun and instead focus on its quality and performance. For its price, the Highpoint C9 is certainly one of the most attractive choices for a self-defense gun. The latter is a blowback pistol rated to work with +P ammunition. It can handle different ammo without experiencing any damage. Of course, this explains why the slide of this pistol is quite beefy. It is a guarantee that you can fire the gun safely every time. The C9 can also be considered a hybrid. Its frame is crafted from polymer, while its slide, chamber, and barrel are constructed from steel. It isn't a shabby design. Instead, it makes the gun unique in its own right. Admittedly, the gun is quite heavy for its size. This isn't a bad thing entirely, considering that you would want this gun to become your home defense weapon. Its extra weight also means that you can fire it without having to deal with excessive recoil, especially if you're using +P ammo. Its magazine is a single stack, which explains why it's only an 8-round gun. You can extend it up to 10 rounds if you purchase its base plates. Luckily, its spare mags are inexpensive, so you are always free to purchase them. The Highpoint is the cheapest gun on this list. Its MSRP is just roughly $200. Number 4. Smith & Wesson Model 442. There are a plethora of reasons why you should pick a revolver over a semi-automatic handgun. A revolver will certainly fire every time you pull its trigger. It doesn't worry you with magazines. At the same time, you don't need any slide to pull. The very things that you need to do here are to load the gun and fire it. Simple as that. Moreover, it has to be indicated that the .38 special chambering has been in existence since the 19th century. Even up to now, it remains to be a venerable self-defense cartridge. It's a remarkable achievement, to be honest, as the .38 started in the basic form of black powder. Today, the .38 Special is a darling when it comes to technological improvements in firearms and ammunition. The Smith & Wesson Model 442 is an excellent example of how good the .38 chambering is. Specifically, it is a .38 Special revolver that features a 5-shot cylinder. As a double-action only snub-nose revolver, this gun works well as a backup gun or a concealed carry weapon. The absence of a hammer means that it won't snag on your clothing. Of course, it still remains a home defense firearm. Also, the Smith & Wesson Model 442 is rated to work with .38 Special P+ ammunition. Because of this, the gun remains compatible with modern self-defense ammo without the worry that it could damage the gun. While it is true that the Model 442 is related to the Model 642, the frame of the latter is made from aluminum alloy. On the flip side, the frame of the Model 442 is crafted from high-quality scandium alloy, which exhibits exceptional structural durability and lightness, similar to titanium. The Model 442 has an MSRP of $470, but you can find several retailers selling this unit for as low as $400. And since this is a revolver, you don't need to purchase magazines anymore. Number 3. SCCY CPX-1 or CPX2. The SCCY, correctly pronounced as SCCY, introduced the CPX1 back in 2004. It is the company's commitment to the Second Amendment in providing high-quality but affordable personal defense handguns in the concealed carry market. While the SCCY is not really as popular as other notable gun manufacturers today, many of its pistols are well received by the gun market. Many enthusiasts have made positive reviews of its product, and it's not an exaggeration. For instance, the CPX is designed to be an affordable yet reliable concealed carry pistol. You can depend on this gun to save your life if it is threatened, and it's inexpensive enough for you to acquire it without hurting your wallet. Both the SCCY CPX-1 and CPX-2 have almost identical construction. The only difference that these two units have is in their safety. The CPX1 has manual safety, while the CPX2 doesn't have any safety at all. The CPX1 and CPX2 have a 3.1-inch barrel, and they also accept 10-round magazines. Notably, they have a heavy trigger pull, specifically at 9 pounds. Of course, this adds to the stiffness of the gun, but if you are using double-action revolver triggers, the CPX guns would be more familiar territory to you. These guns are also lightweight. They are only 15 ounces when unloaded. Of course, the best aspect about the CPX guns is their price. You see, the CPX1 and CPX2 are retailed at less than $300, so that would give you enough savings to purchase high-quality ammo, holsters, and other accessories you'd want to include in these weapons. Number 2. Smith & Wesson DV9VE. I could say that the SD9VE of Smith & Wesson is an underappreciated handgun. It is being overshadowed by other more notable handguns that the brand has manufactured, such as the Shield series. But at the same time, you could never sleep on this pistol. It is a bang for its buck, and you'll certainly enjoy its features. The SD9VE is a 9mm handgun within the line of polymer-framed pistols of Smith & Wesson. It was introduced in the market in 2012 as the successor of the S&W Sigma, which was discontinued in 1994 after a patent infringement lawsuit pushed by Glock. With the SD9VE, you'll get a polymer-framed, mid-sized handgun that is easy to acquire due to its price. It is a recommended budget pistol, thanks to its lightweight construction, high-capacity magazines, and an intuitive sighting system. It also features a convenient grip texture and a loaded chamber indicator. The gun has an overall length of 7.2 inches and a barrel length of 4 inches. Its unloaded weight is just 22.4 ounces, so it is still an ideal choice for concealed carry purposes. It has a standard 16+1 capacity, allowing you to have more rounds whenever you need it. Interestingly, you can get this gun in the 40 Smith & Wesson version, and they have a similar price to the 9mm model. The difference between the two is the capacity. The 40 S&W has traded 2 rounds in exchange for enhanced firepower due to the 40 chambering. At a price of $390, you could say that this handgun is relatively cheaper than its counterparts. Some gun retailers even have a lower pricing for this pistol, so it's better if you can check all your options first. Invest in a good holster and set of ammunition, and this gun will be ultra reliable. Number 1. Ruger Security 9. The Ruger Security 9 is a relatively new handgun featuring a polymer construction. It was released by Ruger in 2018, and is one of its top provisions when it comes to budget-friendly but effective handguns. It is a mid-sized gun, so it falls perfectly in the compact category. Many also say that it's a direct competitor of the Glock 19 pistols, with its primary advantage being its affordable selling price. Interestingly, the Security 9 is a single-action handgun that uses an internal hammer instead of a striker. Because of this, you can expect that its rack is pretty easy to slide. If you don't have robust hand strength, such a feature is downright beneficial. It enables you to shoot and load conveniently and quickly. The Security 9 is chambered in 9mm. It has an overall length of 7.24 inches and a barrel length of 3.42. Meanwhile, its weight is 23.7 ounces when unloaded. It has a standard 10-round capacity, with 1 round in its chamber. Of course, it is inevitable that some would think that the Ruger Security 9 is reminiscent of the Ruger LCP2. That's not by accident though. After all, it is an upscaled edition of the said subcompact pistol. In fact, they have an identical texture, and the trigger is smooth. Furthermore, the Security 9 comes with a frame-mounted manual safety. It also has an accessory rail so that you can mount your preferred laser sight or tactical 9. Overall, the Security 9 has the essential features that you would want for a mid-sized handgun. It is also an excellent choice for self-defense and home defense due to its ease of operation, accuracy, and firepower. With an MSRP of roughly $380, you'll have a gun that you can entrust your life with. Other retailers even lowered the price for this wonderful pistol. And that completes our list. If you want to see more informative videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.